actually early. Of course YouTube spins up as soon as I'm early. Yep, that makes sense. Yeah, that makes a lot of sense. Yep, thanks YouTube. I mean, I appreciate it, the fact that it didn't take forever and a half for you to spin up, but still. That was quick. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, we are early, but we are here anyway. As Senna distracts herself as I'm busy waiting and just enjoying the scenery while I get set up. Show! Last time we jumped in, knocked out a couple more ascension quests. That's basically becoming the name of the game. There's a small part of me that's tempted to go off to Origin anyway, just to see where the story ends up going, or to at least progress it a little bit. Still, according to my notes, we have 6 ascension quests left, and it's recommended I take care of all of them before jumping in for the final battle. So, we've got 2 on the docket today, but before we see to that, as always, we've got unique monster hunting to do. So, there was something around here that I wasn't able to find the last time, and I don't know if this is the correct location. I get the feeling it's probably over there, actually. Or at least that would be my best guess. But we may as well go looking around here anyway, because I think this is the correct reef I need to look at, but still, may as well look around for unique monsters through here anyway, while people filter in. So, is there anything I need to see to in chat while I'm wandering about? Keep an eye out for Nookpon with hammers. Here's a hint. I don't know what how to pronounce that word, so I'll leave that be. We shall see when I run into them before too long. I think you said that one of them is in the city last week, so I will need to stop by the city for Masha over there, as she's going to be the first Ascension quest. Well, her Ascension quest is the first one we'll be seeing to tonight. Alrighty, so... Oh, hello. Not exactly what I was aiming to find, but you know what? I'll take it. Hiya! Let's see, what else is chat up to? So, getting on the Nookpon hammers, yep, that game described that well enough. Don't need to repeat that comment. Let's see, ready to meet some crazies? Hopefully. I'm a bit late. Have you seen my chats? I'm assuming what you threw in Discord? Yes, I did see them. Well, there's a reason why we start at 7:15, let's put it that way. I tend to be fairly busy at nights. Well, right before these, let's put it that way. So you just happened to catch me when I was looking at my phone on the way to somewhere. There we go. And of course I've got the burst combos set up, well, the burst arrangement right now. Just to make sure I can keep whittling away at this. Oh yeah! Okay, fine, someone else beat me to the punch. Do so. I have no idea how useful the materials from this guy are gonna be, but still.
That was spectacular.
Oh hey, container over there. There we are.
Now we can make Eno even more champy.
Oh boy. Champy, really?
Okay, buddy. Surprise me.
Bunch of pure gemstones, as you'd expect given the area we're in. Alrighty. And we just go up this way and see if we find a unique through here. If we don't find it, I guess we can head to the city anyway. I can just find it on my own time, as it's only a level 38, I think, that I'm looking for. Still, anything else I need to worry about? Let's see. Oh, and there's your troopers checking in and reminding us all of Xenoblade X around the corner. So, yep, relatively quiet evening as always. So, there's plenty to look forward to then. And I'm not sure what that comment's referring to, so I'll leave it alone. And, yeah, not too much to report on outside of that. Been a busy week. Finished up a video for the review channel, which I'm very happy to be done with. I was hoping to have it done a lot sooner than it is, but you know what? Gotta find a good balance between the response videos here and the reviews over on the other channels, so... Although at the rate things are going, any main and second channel distinction that did exist is going to be rapidly eliminated, but we'll see how that plays out, won't we? Actually, there isn't a way back from this reef, is there? At least not a direct route. Okay, I don't think that's the monster I had in mind, but that does look like it's big enough to be a unique. Okay, that is not what I had in mind, but we'll kill it anyway. I wonder if that's on my list to take out, actually.
I don't like our chances.
Actually, you know what? I'll go... Let me just pull up my docket real quick, so... Oh, hey, this is on my list. Okay, I will mark this as being ready to fight. Okay, let's see. I don't even have to do much given this is a level 41. Let's see. I like that one. Alright, cool. Then I need to... Alright. I guess I think I know where to go for the other one, then. Hello! Oh, wait, that's the wrong one. Okay, so unhighlight that one. Cool. Alright, now I can pay attention to this. Hoo-yah! Actually, it might help if I actually run over here to collect stuff, right? Hoo-yah! Actually, could we realistically just knock you over the edge if I'm not careful? Or if I intentionally do so, anyway. I said the Nopon was in the prison last stream, not the city. Well, we'll eventually be stopping by the prison anyway. Oh right, you mean that guy, probably, don't you? Hiya! Actually, I need to remember that... Actually, wait, level 2, so I can't take advantage of that. Huh, I wonder if I could knock that guy off the edge. Oops, messed that one up. Alrighty. Cool. Alright, I know one of you has to have a... Huh. Oh, right, it's the same issue we ran into when launching people, wasn't it? Well, with the more and more we fought last week. If it looks like it's gonna fall off, it just breaks out of it entirely, doesn't it? That's unfortunate, but no matter. And then, hiya! Yep, and then it immediately breaks out. Ah well, I'll have to be mindful of that as I'm grinding against this, as this is one of the monsters on my list to go after for gem crafting. And there it goes. Alright, I'm not allowed to just topple someone over the edge and kill them immediately. How dare they? Let's see, the Nopon that have hammers visible in the affinity chart picture, I believe? I'll have to double check at some point. I believe you had mentioned that, but I couldn't find them last time. Still, I'm not gonna make a big deal out of finding them this stream. So, I guess we'll see what we have time for, right? Whoop. There we go. Down you go. Alright, we're at least able to soul hack. So, Dino Storm, what that do? Yeah. Okay. So, let's see what this art does. Evades enemy attacks while art is active. Okay, it's another dodge tank one. Okay. Now that we've seen to that, let's change up our formation. What was I using last? This looks close to what I was using. Yeah, that looks good. Alright. All I'll have to do is swap Masha in, and then we're on our way to the city. For hijinks.
It all comes down to this.
Alrighty, let's be on our way then. Okay. Le City. So, memory serves, what I need to do for Masha is just take her over to this spot, and then we're good to go. So today is Masha and Ashira? Correct. Here we go.
Oh, at long flipping last. There you are, Mash.
People who know you, presumably?
Looking for moi?
Maz, how have you been? We've been scouring high and low for you.
Yes. Lovely to see you too. You have some business to discuss?
You don't remember them, do you?
Whoa. Pull the other one, Mash. It's got bells on it.
So cold, Mazzy. Ice cold. Don't pretend you don't know what we're talking about.
Me and my fair lady ordered matching accessories. Quite a while ago, too. It's getting silly now.
Yeah, and I recall we paid a pretty penny up front too. Don't want to rush you, Maz, but come on.
Welp.
Oh, yes, of course. Oh, of course, I hadn't forgotten.
Huh.
I was literally just pinning down the final touches on the design. I'm on the cusp of beginning production.
That is so obviously Spin, I don't believe that they'd fall for it.
Oh, you were you? Well, I'm glad to hear it, Mash. For you. I was sweating buckets there. Thought the whole thing had slipped your mind.
Perish the thought. That would be tragic.
Right.
I don't think they believe you.
My sincerest apologies. It did, in fact, utterly escape me.
Okay, now you're... Why?
Figured.
Figures.
But Maz, you're so chuffing brilliant at what you do. It's just such a crying shame that you're like this, you know?
Oh, how it pains me to know it.
Hey, at least you remembered now. We're still on board, by the way. Long as you give us a discount for the trouble.
We're looking forward to the finished products. Ta-ta!
Welp.
Well, I put my foot in it again. Perhaps I ought to hire a clerk.
That's how you're pronouncing clerk? Okay.
What is the deal with those guys?
They're soldiers, those two. Illustrious members of the Lost Numbers. Not to mention my clients. Previously, I received a commission from them for a pair of matching accessories, but clearly my mind was otherwise occupied. Letting my clients wait any longer than this is going to tarnish my reputation. I'll have to expedite my work.
Should we help?
What? Are you quite sure?
We'd be pretty crappy friends if we just left you in the lurch now, innit?
Gosh! Well, I'm incredibly grateful for the offer. I shall have to be sure to compensate you appropriately when the order is completed.
Will we need to leave the city again to gather materials?
No. Before any of that, we will need to prioritize information gathering.
You couldn't have just asked them what their preference would be?
Information? What kind? And why?
Even the most basic accessory necessitates a great deal of thought. One must consider its shape, application, presentation, but above all else, it is imperative to pin down the nature of the individual to whom it will ultimately belong.
Half of this is going over Senna's head, if not all of it, isn't it?
How do you mean, nature?
We must learn more about Jake and Tessa, find out what makes them tick. Only then will we discern the accessories they desire. That is how I do things, and that is where we must begin.
Sounds like a really roundabout way to do things. Why not just ask them yourself?
Oh hey, is Lance me tonight?
Only a third-rate charlatan would consider such a thing.
Okay, then consider me a third-rate charlatan. Why not?
The true creme de la creme must fulfill their clients' orders without uttering even a word.
That sounds needlessly complicated.
But you don't have much time.
Which is why I'm very grateful for your assistance.
We may have our work cut out for us.
I suppose we should start by asking people who are close to those two.
That's the way indeed. Then let's begin our inquiries. We must talk to Jake and Tessa's compeers in the Lost Numbers and find all we can about them.
No pressure then. Off we go then.
Jake and Tessa, yeah? They seem a bit wishy-washy, if I'm honest.
Well, let's see. Their actions will surely speak for themselves.
Always nice to have more friends.
Alrighty, let's take a look around then. There was one in that direction, was... Oh, down
I hope
that way.
everyone's
Okay.
getting along.
Might be faster to fast travel once I've seen to those other two then. At least that would be my best guess. So how are you all doing tonight, chat? Let's see. Anything is input? Tessa's from Mouse Rose. They try not to have anything to do with the Van Dams and the Doyles if they can. Personality-wise though, Tessa's more of a Van Dam. She's always wanted to bring the fight to Mobius. Naturally, her parents didn't look too kindly upon her wanting to be a soldier. They were this close to disowning her one time. That's where Jake stepped in, or when Jake stepped in. He convinced Tessa's folks to let her join the Lost Numbers, under the condition he'd sign up to protect her. If it was gonna be so hard on Tessa, wouldn't it make more sense for Jake to try and talk her out of it as well? When you put it like that, but then there'd be no one left on Tessa's side at all. Maybe it sounds cliched, but Jake will always have Tessa's back, even if it means the whole world's against them. Talk about passionate, eh? Alrighty, that gives us a bit of info to work with. Oh yeah, I'm gonna have to pursue all those leads involving Colony Tau at some point, aren't I? Especially since... well, actually, may as well talk about that now while we're in transit. Oh, never mind, we've got someone to talk to. Hi, Miyabi! Manana's been steadily introducing me to the art of cooking. It's really good fun. She's told me that you can really change the presentation of a dish just by cutting the veg differently, for example. Isn't that awesome? It's pretty amazing how she applies all these little details. I'd love to learn more from her and increase my repertoire of yummy dishes. Alrighty then. Actually, so, where was I talking about? Ah, right. So... and I lost it again. Oh yeah, there it is. So, with the remaining 4 Ascension quests that we're not hitting today, there's going to be a decent amount required in order to unlock them, as there's usually there's some kind of side quest barring the way. So there's a part of me that's wondering, with the next stream, do I try and still focus down 2 and just eat the extra time, or do I make a point of just doing all the prep work and then knocking out the Ascension quests all in one chunk in another stream? Still mulling over that. Back in the day, Tessa once found herself caught between Kavesi and Agni troops doing a mission. It was a big one, for Onus's and all. The platoon had a tough call to make, calling a retreat, but they had to leave Tessa behind. But Jake refused the order. Let me guess, he went in to rescue her all by himself? That's right. Fire from both nations fell all around him like rain, while he ran in with all the breath in his lungs. Everyone thought they were good as dead, but no, Jake picked up the wounded Tessa and did the impossible, getting her home. He ended up taking more hits than her, wound up bloody from head to toe. Not a pretty sight. But he didn't mind. He was just content that he didn't have to lose Tessa. Wish I had half that guy's courage. Alrighty then. Neat little tidbit there. And then probably faster just fast travel, so here we are. Let me lock into it, damn it. There you go, good boy. Someone really wants me to see to the hammer upgrades, all in due time. I see your message about them being very useful for Mio especially. All in due time. You want to know about Jake and Tessa? Yeah, I gotcha. They're kind of celebrities among us lost numbers. They vent a lot though, so it's kind of sus. Oh, really? They don't like to talk about this too loudly, but you know how Jake's basically houseless, right? Houseless? Ah, yes. Certain circles bandy that term about to describe one who cannot trace their descent to any of the established lineages. It's unfortunate, but people in that position often find themselves pushed to the fringes of our society. Jake got bullied relentlessly as a kid. Poor guy could never catch a break. But Tessa, who's the same age as Jake, would always look after him and make sure he was okay. The darker Jake's mood got, the brighter and more cheerful she'd act around him. In fact, it's probably thanks to her that Jake started to lighten up. Now he's, well, as you know him. Wow, that wasn't the kind of story I was expecting. You'd never think it from the way he acts. Yeah, well, they can get on your nerves sometimes, but you can't deny it's kind of an inspiring story. They've earned our respect. It's not every day you get to see a story of true love unfold, eh? No big wonder they ended up getting hitched in the end, I suppose. No surprise indeed.
That should be information enough for now. Shall we reconvene?
Yes, gives me an excuse to set up something for cooking since that I have yet to see to that. I think I'll just focus on bolstering class points as much as possible.
I've already got food on the brain.
Do they hammer stuff before the final battle? How much more are you gonna expect from me before the final battle, damn it? Okay. Class point boost. Honestly, that's probably the best I'm gonna get. There might be better tucked away somewhere, but not a bad option.
Oh, so good.
I can start hitting the UI when it's in the middle of the transition, huh? Interesting. Well, I guess it would be more visual change rather than anything else, so fair enough. Alrighty.
And today's story is...
Going into cutscene mode?
Well, this wasn't what I was expecting.
Whoops, wrong button. Where is it? There it is.
I know. I figured they'd be a couple of quirky jokers.
Sounds like they've had it rough.
Indeed. They appear so ostentatious and fickle. One could be quick to dismiss them as mindless followers.
Well, I mean, if they've been through all that, they'd probably want to hand that off to someone who couldn't have it, or at least offer it to people who didn't have it otherwise, because they know what it's like to not, but still.
But the truth is that they are loyal soldiers both, and they care deeply for each other. In which case, I'd be inclined to substitute an eye-catching design for something altogether more somber. The accessory they seek is most likely...
Most likely... what?
Huh. Where do you go with that? Well, it needs to be a matching accessory. I first thought it would be a ring or bracelet, but... especially given that. That'd be my first guess. What's your idea, Masha?
That shall have to wait.
What?
In any case, I have a clear idea of what would suit them now. You've been a tremendous help.
Good to hear. So I'm guessing the next step is we go looking for the materials, yeah?
Aha, you guessed correctly.
Are you going to tell us what we need?
Yes, I'll need two things. One of them, far easier to come by. I'll start with that. One may find rose quartz growing on Corn Island, on the Arithia Sea. What I would need is a quartz crystal with a particularly high purity, known as Red Shawl.
Corn Island. Got it. Let's go take a look.
Alrighty then. I guess we'll see where the other one leads us before too long. Corn Island. Oh, good, they marked it out. Off we go then. Let's see. Would Condor and you be friends? My guess is no. It depends on whether her banter actually is in good fun. Given how mean-spirited it sounds, probably not, but...
How are we gonna find the right stuff?
That's a question best left for our resident expert, Masha.
Up there, huh? Didn't expect that. Is there a better place to spawn in from? Actually... If it's all the way up there, it might be better to just spawn in here, climb up the distance, and go around. Yeah, I think we'll try that. Which reminds me, I'll need to fight that a bunch for the sake of gem crafting, but... well, it'll be easier to fight that one anyway. Anyway, getting back to your question, Gilgamesh. If she could learn to banter in in good spirits, then, I mean, we'd be fine at that point, but still. Whether she's even capable of same remains to be seen. Right now, she just seems like a walking ball of anger. And not in a fun way. Okay. There we are. Alrighty. Do we want to just grab that, Masha? And probably a bit overkill for what you have in mind, but still. Guess it makes sense that you'd go to this island if you got that sort of thing popping out of the ground. Makes you wonder how long it took to form. And what it's made of. Hang on, is there a... oh, that's it down there. I'd probably die if I fell from this distance. We'll have to go back here later for that. You okay, frame rate? Seems like you're dipping below 30, but... then again, there's a lot of detail going on right now.
It's a rare sight.
Oh, hello. Is that a Piranha's husk over there?
This goes here.
What is that?
Goes there.
hang on, what is that? Okay, after we collect this material, we're going after that. I want to see what's over in that direction. That looks fascinating. Actually, it looks kind of similar to something outside of, well, in the reefs around Keves Castle.
The next leg of our journey will take us to the Orion tunnels.
Hold on. Don't tell me you're taking us down there to do actual mining for you.
Close, but no mica. It's not minerals you'll be mining this time, but monsters.
Oh boy.
Huh? Not literally, right?
Deep in the Orion tunnels, there's said to exist a rare species of rockwall. The unique mineral which takes root on its back, argentium, will be our next target.
Interesting name.
Though I must confess, I have only ever set eyes on it but a single time.
Well, how are you so sure that you'll be able to find it then?
Well, we had no trouble getting the first material. Let's stay optimistic.
That makes one of us.
Better hope our luck's not run out yet. Off to the mines with us then.
The children yearn for the mines. Also, what's this over here? I must know.
Proceed with caution.
Whoa!
Legacy of the Seven. Rune Ring. Huh. Reduce damage dealt by fusion arts. Huh. Wait, do fusion arts even exist in this game? Because that was what? Because that was what was referred to whenever you combine a driver and a blade combo. How would fusion arts work in this game? No matter. Also, let's just clear this for neatness' sake. Okay. Orion Tunnels. Believe I get there from Pentelis? Ah, there we are. I've explored more of this than I recall. Let's see. Oh yeah, I should be able to go over that way now, shouldn't I? Still, for now, easiest way to get to there, probably just by trekking through this. Let's see, and anything important in chat? It looks like mostly repeating stuff that we've looks like things that we've mostly discussed already. It's a combination of Keves and Agnian arts, but how's that work though? Because the Keves and Agnian combos, well, the only similarity between them is topple and break. Is there something else I'm unaware of? I'm trying to think of... Oh, right, it's when you hit more... Oh, I see what you mean. It's when you combine the two of them together. Okay, when you have two of them activated at once. Okay, right, it's that mechanic. I'm just not used to thinking of it in terms of fusion arts. Shows you how much I've been working on the Xenoblade 2 Let's Play. At the rate I'm going with it, it won't be done till early October, at least editing-wise. Huh. Giving us a unique associated with that, huh? Interesting.
Is that the rockwall we wanted?
Quite remarkable, isn't it? Let's procure our ore before it gets away.
Alrighty.
Wanna live? We've gotta fight!
Alright, getting the fun music out for this, huh? Sup? Alright, can I get lucky? Yes! Not quite. Cool. There we go. Ooh, that'll be fun. Come on. I know you have a smash art. I know there's a smash art in there somewhere. Or not. Hiya. Yeah, well, relatively easy pickings though. Alright, now we get burst. There we go. Anything good? Nothing too impressive. To be fair, I'm not aiming for monster collectibles right now. I guess that's to be expected. There we go. Bam! Bam! Down you go.
It's over way too soon.
Hear that, Noah? Glad we got the Let's run something a bit meatier.
We were fortunate indeed. Well then, the city beckons.
Alrighty then. This feels like it's going a little too well. It feels like it's going a little too smoothly. Especially given all the hoops we had to jump for Zeon's Ascension quest last week. Launching right into it, huh? Alright. Cool.
Once again, your incomparable efforts have paved the way forward. Thank you, my dears. I feel now that I can finally produce the accessory I have in my mind's eye.
Isn't this an excessive amount of time and effort for a couple of accessories?
That, good sir, is the difference between the ready-made and the tailor-made. That, and it's my sales point. All right, you may have to give me a while.
Define a while.
It is complete.
Good
Bracelets,
work,
huh?
Masher.
I was correct then. Cool.
Okie doke. Time to deliver the goods to those two.
Yes, just a moment.
Just contacting them then?
I've given them a call and arranged for them to take delivery at the Founders Square.
I really hope they'll like them. They better. After all the trouble they put us through.
You needn't worry. They will be satisfied, I assure you, or my name is not Masha.
Your name isn't Masha? Come on, someone had to make that joke, right?
So it's bracelets this time, huh?
That's correct. Rings, bracelets, and the like happen to be my forte.
There we are. Chew! Let's see what they think of it.
Jake, Tessa. So sorry to have kept you waiting. These would be the items you requested. Do check if they're to your liking.
Oh, finally! Really kept us waiting, eh?
I know, I am buzzing.
The silver luster comes from an alloy of argentium. To my understanding, it is one of the strongest precious metals there is. Your unbreakable ties inspired the design at the heart of the bracelet, inlaid with a red gem of the highest purity. Those bracelets will not corrode or tarnish, and will preserve your bond for a great many years down the line.
This'll do just grand. I couldn't have asked for something better. Kinda scary how perfect it is.
Amazing. We barely told you anything.
I really must confess, this is arguably one of my finest works to date. What better keepsake could there be to assuage the both of you alike?
Well, so you knew.
So you already know that much about us?
Hardly. It was quite simple. This was not the first time I've been enlisted for such a request. I'm not psychic.
Wait, what's this about? A keepsake?
You know what happens to us folk when we pop our clogs?
Yeah.
We're lost numbers, fighting at the front. Our numbers could be up tomorrow. And nothing will be left of us. We'll just whoosh into light. It's crap. We're not having any of it. Our names will go up on some cenotaph, but all we'll be is just another statistic.
Yeah, so you see, we figured there had to be a better way for us to be remembered by. Something that'd last long into the future. Something that we'd be proud of, to keep us in good memory.
And that's where the keepsakes come in.
There is naught in this life more beautiful and precious than a happy, cherished memory. And yet, it is human nature that the more precious we perceive a thing, the more we fear it might be whisked away. Like these two here. They aren't the first city folk who wish to set their memories in stone. And certainly won't be the last. To leave something permanent, telling the world that they once lived. Their lives' history writ, and spirits enshrined. A love that cannot be seen, immortalized in physical form. Therein lies the quintessence of my work as lapidarist extraordinaire.
Now that there's the head of House Cassini. Gals are cut above. We were right to stick by you. Thanks, Emil. You're a gem.
Trust us, we'll take extra good care of them. Until our final breath. No. For a long time yet.
If the both of you are satisfied, then I am too. Those bracelets, may they serve you well, and impart to you a future both bright and prosperous.
Fair enough. Yeah, got nothing to add on that one. Well played.
All right, that about wraps up the order. I'm truly grateful for all the support you've given me, you know. Rare is the job where one can feel such fulfillment.
Before we wrap up, I'd like to ask you something.
Oh?
Yes, I'm all ears, my dear.
Those two appeared to mention something quite significant back there. The head of House Cassini.
My, oh my, oh my. It seems I've been found out, have I?
Although if you are known as that, I feel like everybody else would know, but then again, we are the outsiders here.
What is this House Cassini?
One of the city's 6 houses. You know, like the House Vandam that Monica leads. If you're the head, then that makes you Monica's equal. You must be in quite the position of power.
Oh, hardly. I would never compare myself to the likes of Moni, dearest. I only succeeded the role as a formality, when the former head unexpectedly made it known that they were going to step down.
And that doesn't interfere with your lapidarist extraordinaire business? Doesn't seem very leaderly. What's everyone got to say about that?
Free is the citizen who embraces their freedom. We of House Cassini are free spirits, more so than the other houses. Such has been our code for generations.
That's gonna have a knock-on effect when I go into the DLC, isn't it?
So long as one forges one's own path in life, unbound by societal principles, my house's role is to respect and support them in it. So, you see, I serve the people of the city in my own way, as I personally see fit.
Wow, there really are all kinds in the city, huh?
Well now, that was a job well done. And thanks to the experience, I believe I have some new ideas for accoutrements. Let me use this sudden flash of inspiration to put our contract to good use. You did do the Ferris's share of the work, after all.
Thanks, Masha. We'll be counting on you.
And I shall expect nothing but the finest patronage.
No pressure. Alrighty then. Not that I've done too much in that respect yet. Alright, that went quickly. That went quite quickly. I'm kind of surprised at that, honestly. Well, to be fair, in order to attend to Ashira, I do have a quest that I'll need to worry about before then. But, that takes care of one. Alrighty. Now, Funnily enough, we're going back into the Orion tunnels for the unique monster we're doing in between everything. Hang on, what just got thrown in here? When did you get that? Was that just something you earned while I was finding that other unique? Possibly, yeah. Possible, I guess. Either way, let's see. What was I working on? Okay. Well, I may as well mark out what I'm gonna need to do next. Let's see, I believe it is... Yeah, it's this one I'll need to do next. And I may as well bring... Where is she? There you are.
My life is yours to command.
May as well bring you on side anyway before I head out. But I do have business in the Orion tunnels first. So, the next question is where this monster can be found. Let me just get the name while I let the game load it up. Okay, it was... Alright, let me throw that into a browser just to make things easy. One of them, eh? Okay.
I hope everyone's getting along.
Alright, so in order to access this one, let's see. Access by jumping off the second section of the rope slide near the Roaring Spring, huh? Where's that? Although I might have that marked as a landmark already. I don't believe it's... Actually, have I gone over this way at all? Well, we'll go exploring around. I mean, we'd have to do this at some point anyway, so may as well take our time with this. I think I know how to get over there now that I've spent more time with this, to be fair. Just a matter of figuring out if I'm correct, right? What else is chap been up to? Still think it's cool that Kevis have circle arts and Agnian classes have diamond arts. Alright, and Kevis arts work like Xenoblade 1 with recharge timers, and Agnes arts work like Xenoblade 2 with which recharge by attacking. Well, it's a neat way to keep them differentiated. Masha is, I live my life the way I want and I don't care what others say or think kind of person. You've said Masha reminds you of an engaged character, but I disagree. Do you still think that?
Well, hey, look at that.
A better engaged character, but still an engaged character. I know that's not a high bar, but still. Let's see. I'm trying to remember where to go for everything. Let's see. Remind me what was this way? Trying to remember if there was anything of interest up this way. It's been a while. I think I have had to go through here before. Wait, down? Not what I expected. Where's this gonna plop us down at, then? Yeah, it has been a while since I've been through here, hasn't it? Okay, back up with us, then. At least Masha is meant to stand out and be odd. Well, that's the thing. Engage... Well, here's the thing I'm gonna say about Fire Emblem Engage, because it's probably gonna come up in what I have in mind next week. The characters themselves aren't necessarily the problem, or even anything that the characters inherently do. The issue with Engage is that it has a lot of potential that is squandered at seemingly every turn. There are moments of brilliance, and there are instances where you can see, okay, this could have been really good. The problem is that instead it is at best decent. Oh wait, there's my target, isn't it?
Is that what I think it is?
Yep, there's my target. I just have to figure out how the hell to get up there. And it's been too long as well. How do I get up to you? Is there an easier way to get up there? I feel like I've spent a while just doubling back and forth trying to figure out my way through here the last time. This is just gonna be another one of those. Although, so there is a higher up area that I can eventually get to. Just trying to remember how to get there. Clearly get up there, but how? Shame that elevator doesn't go up for some reason. Is there another way to approach that direction, perhaps? Actually, looking over there, have I fully explored in that direction? That's probably my best bet at this point then, isn't it? Alright, we'll try in that direction. Alrighty. Fun fact, before the Masha DLC, we had almost nothing on House Cassini outside of the founder statue. Kinda surprising, actually, though I suppose if they knew that that was something they'd explore eventually. Makes you wonder if it was carved out explicitly for DLC, but no way to definitively know that for certain, I guess. Not necessarily, anyway. Hooray, all the spiders. I'm trying to remember if I ever interfered with that. Okay. Alright, I must have already messed with that at some point. Alright, so is there something over in this direction? Ah, that looks useful. So, short answer, yes, but not what I was expecting. Ill.
Hey now, what's that?
What is that?
I think we could slide down that thing.
I mean, that is the idea at this point.
Here we go!
Hopefully I get a landmark at some point around here. You guys okay?
Just be careful, alright?
Whoa!
Tell that to them. Apparently Tyon and Uni need to hear that. I mean, Ashira, I mean, we're expecting her to get herself into trouble.
Here, that goes there.
Early versions of Masha art were in the game files before the DLC? Huh. Makes you wonder. Was it something they just didn't have time for, or was it something cordoned off? Because on this DLC has pissed people off before. Alright, you. Ready to die? Actually, do I want to change up my formation real quick? Well, I do need to level. Well, I do need to knock you down a bunch for the sake of gathering materials, so let us gear ourselves towards that. Alright, let's rough them up. Thank you, Uni. Let me grab the stuff. There we go. What's the ability it just used? Come on, let me use topple. Okay, fine, I'll just hit you with break again. Then I'll hurt you. Looks like Noah and I had the same idea. Well, at least everybody else has, well, at least everyone else has a lot of options for break. Hiya! Maybe I should go stand in the fast recharge area. Ooh, nice. Get up. Beat you to the punch again, Noah. There you go. Some break resist. That'll make it annoying when I'm coming back through here later. Aww. Come on. just the artwork of the character was in the game? Okay. I'm probably overreacting then. Oh, crap. I thought I hit that a different button than that, but so be it. Luckily, Neo in that form has a Daze art, and I believe, yep, Tyon has a Burst art. I think Lanz also has Way Home if in a pinch as well. I'll have to see which ones have topple arts. I'm pretty sure it's just Lanz and maybe Senna have topple arts when they are in level 3 Interlink. There we go. And Burst. There we go. Excellent. There we are. On the ground with you. Have you been spoiled by the OST yet? Not yet. There were a couple of times where I saw something that I know I hadn't heard before show up and skipped away from it. But I haven't heard anything that has directly spoiled me. And I think I know enough about the plot to where, apart from a couple of areas in the DLC, I don't think I've been directly spoiled on anything yet. Actually kind of funny, because I was spoiled on both God-Shattering Star and Zanza the Divine, though funnily enough, at the time I ran into Zanza the Divine, I had no context for why it was so dramatic, and so I hear it when I'm in the stream, and I didn't comment on it at the time, I don't think. But I'm sat there going, wait, this is a battle? Oh yeah, I guess this would be a boss theme given how things played out, huh? Okay. Bam. And of course, God-Shattering Star was just unavoidable since that Golden Deer was the last route I played. Can I do that? Come on, let me hit the button. Ah, not quite in time. Damn. Hopefully someone else has a topple art ready. I'm trying to remember who has Guardian Commander. I know somebody has. Oh yeah, it's Tyon right now. There we go. I know a bunch of you have topple. Come on, there we are. Bam. Yeah, someone else beat me to the punch this time. Bam. Cool. Alright, now I get to be the toppler. Kill. Rude. Wait, diamonds are treated as accessories? I guess in the literal sense, but still. Down you go. Alright, one last burst, and then it's over. Down you go. God-Slaying Sword is not Zanza's boss theme, it's Schultz? No, I was referring to Zanza the Divine, not God-Slaying Sword. That one I didn't get spoiled on. At least not in a manner... Well, I had heard it before, but it had been so long that it didn't register. That one I do remember commenting on, because I remember saying I don't think the music is dramatic enough. Alright, so, what's the new art? Battle Pheromone. Grants critical rate up on art execution. Oh, that's useful. Quite useful, in fact. Okay. There we are. Alrighty. Let's switch back to what I've been using. Alrighty. Now, I need to bring...
My life is yours to command.
Alrighty. For a little bit. So, back to Colony 11. After a very long time. Here we are. Oh, I see. Let's see. At least it wasn't Gunslaying Sword. Yeah. And honestly, I really like how they handle the final battle music in Xenoblade 1. It's just a matter of, okay, you have Zanza the Divine, where
I'm feeling like I could eat.
you have a situation where Zanza's not taking you seriously at all. And so, it's just a slow march to your destruction. And then when it finally gets serious, it goes full over dramatic, as you would expect. Okay, fine. What do you... Is this just more food talk? Alrighty then. Unless that's part of the quest I'm up to. Which, to be fair...
Anything to snack on? There really is no place like home. Behold the hero's return. Oh, whatever.
This is going to be important for the quest I need to do, isn't it?
I'm feeling like I could. Is there anything to snack on?
Someone has food on the brain,
I've already got food on the brain.
and it's not just Senna. Yeah, I had missed your prayer comment, Gilgamesh. Sorry about that. So, do each of them have a separate quest? Required hero for Juniper and a lot of those, huh? I suppose that makes sense. Just Juniper keeping up on everybody in the squad. Okay, so we've got... Okay, so we've gotten the information for 2 of the 3. Alright, let's go one at a time then. They say the Clad unit is the cornerstone of Colony 11's defense. They draw the enemy in so Zoran's unit can focus on attack, and Izzo's unit can deliver support. I'm surprised their rails are so evenly divided. They're specialists in combat. Even if they're a rotten bunch, they're silver rank elites. But we know almost nothing about the captain, Clad. He's always wearing a helmet. I'd wonder if anyone's ever seen his face. All we do know is that he constantly drills his troops in training pits. Training pits? Like the plaza where we fought Ah. Apparently that's what they call one of those in Colony 11. I get it. Well, why don't we pay a visit? We might get lucky and bump into him. Thoughts on tragic decisions? It is in my favorites list because I can't help but appreciate... Well, I can't help but respect it. Let's put it that way. Grossly overdramatic for the most... for one of the more important battles in the game. Also, play for random Nopon Druglord. Hey, who's that? Is that Clad down there? What the spark is going on? One soldier against 2 Levnises? They call that training? I think it's safe to say they still enjoy killing each other. Ugh. What do we do? If we do nothing, then that guy is gonna break himself out. You don't have to worry. Ah, you mutters! Uni, what are you doing? What do you think? I'm gonna stop those Levnises. I thought something like this might happen.
A surprise attack.
Alright, let's fight the Levnises now, because we can. For the good- we do what we must, because we can. Ignore my phone. For the good of all of us! Except the ones who are dead. Also, I know I put Topple on one of these guys. Come on, who has Topple right now? Actually, who does have Topple right now? Does Noah and Senna have Break? Did I give anyone? Okay, I obviously did give someone Topple, but it's probably on a backup then instead of on the main thing. There we go. What do you think you're doing? You reckon we'll just let you waltz in and do whatever you want? You just jumped into the fray! You rebels must be crazy! Shut up! You're the one about to let those Levnises turn a guy into paste! What? Are you disparaging our noble training? The pride of the Clad unit? Guess there's no denying that the boss's training is pretty tough. What? So that really was just training? Look, thanks to your egotistical stunt, our beloved Lemnises are useless hunks of junk. How are you gonna make it up to us, eh? We didn't. You owe us 2 Lemnises. Those things don't grow on trees. What? But Captain, they... Really? Understood. If that's what you wish, Captain. Listen up. If you fulfill one condition, the Captain's willing to overlook this outrage. Condition? Our gracious Captain wants a rematch with you. As such, we will allow you to take our place as the Captain's training partners. Huh. Training? That's all we need to do? That's all? That's all? This is a direct offer from the Captain! Will you quit shouting at everything for Queen's sake? You're doing my head in. The Captain is already prepared. He commands you to begin immediately. Prepare yourself for death. Prepare yourself for fatalities. Basically, you're going to die. You're gonna work hard for those Lemnises you totaled. Well, this is another fine mess you've gotten us into, Uni. Yeah, it's all my fault. Ass. Alright, rough him up. Well, at least you still break just as easily. Hiya! Don't mind the fact that we've got your commander right here, helping us beat you up. Wait, I had burst the whole time. Why didn't I use it? Yeah, I may as well just hit the button for fun. Wait, why am I hitting the button when I'm right there? There we are. That didn't last long. Guess no one had days ready. To be fair, this is just a standard attack force, and I've got both launch and well, I've got both launch and days ready to go if needed. Oh wait, I'm behind. That wasn't smart. Hiya. Ooh, launch. Yeah! Good work, Tyon. Hiya! There we go. Let me get the position right on that one. Yeah, nothing too scary given the level we're at right now. And you took away our guy who can inflict smash. Unless someone snuck it in while I was hitting Overclock Buster, which, to be fair, not outside the realm of possibility. Oh, wait a minute, hang on a minute. I could have fun with interlinking too. For all of 5 seconds. So, had enough? This guy. We all hit him. How can this still be going? Aha! What are you blabbering about? The boss is cream crackered. What? Is he though? He looks right as rain. Of course. A little thing like pain is nothing to the Captain. Nothing? You mean he doesn't feel any pain? Is that even a thing? That's what everyone says, but it's totally true. You don't say? Is that true? What amazing fortune. He ain't speaking though. You mudders need to listen to the knee-quivering order you've just been bestowed. The captain says that in that fight he actually felt pain, trifling though it was. And that means... Well, in all his fights, the boss seeks to... What? Why? Don't you think that not being able to feel pain is a travesty? It's not just his sense of pain, all the captain's physical sensations are dulled. The captain has always told us that feeling nothing at all means you might as well be dead. You're looking for pain so you can feel like you're alive? Until today, the only one who could give the captain pain was none other than Ashira. Well, speaking of which. And now we have you guys! Well done! I see. Glad we could help? Yeah, huzzah. What? You think this matter is all done and dusted now, do you? Queen preserve us, what now? Listen up! Now we come to the matter at hand. The captain tells us he requests a rematch with you. In return, you will be set up as the new What? New commanders? You don't have to go that far. Honestly, it seems kind of a hassle. What? You're just going to treat the captain's kindness like it's nothing? Really? I told you, stop shouting at every little thing. Now things are getting interesting. I have so many questions.
I hope everyone's getting along.
They are certainly getting. Getting what? Who knows? Alright, but if there's... Oh, hello. Two things. When the Annihilator powered up, it just seemed to suck in all the surrounding black fog. Does that absurd power it's got have to do with the annihilation effect stuff? Alrighty then. That'll be an interesting bit. Zoran's unit, assemble at the west gate. I repeat, assemble at the west gate. Roger. Alright, there's the last tidbit we'll need. Go.
And now we know things.
Also, where is that? Do I have to run all the way over here for it? Probably. May as well while I'm over in this corner of the base.
Funny finding one here, huh?
Actually, how am I doing on Nopon coins? Let's burn a couple. Let's see. I think I'll probably just focus on knocking out the early levels with these just to slowly whittle away at them. And just throw out one or two here and there as I feel so inclined. I think I'm getting an occasional Nopon coin from just finding uniques as well. So that's always nice. Remember this place is Kevis's dumping ground for their crazies? I wonder why they would put the dumping ground for the crazies so close to the castle, though. So, rebels, here you are. It's you! You were on that bridge! If I could have killed you then, the heights I would have reached. Yes, let's say you could have done that. Forgetting us for a second, Ashira is your comrade. We test ourselves against the strong, whoever they may be. That is the Colony 11 way. Remember that, Ouroboros.
I hope everyone's getting along.
Doesn't sound it. Does not sound it at all.
Yeah, you can't always give 100%.
Not from lack of trying in this bunch.
We should talk about this.
That Zoran guy? Pretty sure he was first on the scene when we tagged with Colony 11. Zoran's unit makes up the main force of Colony 11. They're a vanguard comprised of short troopers. In battle, they specialize in breaking through the enemy vanguard and wreaking havoc among the enemy forces. Yeesh, that sounds about right. It sounds like a bunch of people just like Ashira. Leaving them alone is pretty much the worst thing we could do. We should probably talk to them as soon as we can. They said they'd gather at the west gate, right? That sounds right. We'd better head out. Alrighty. They're the strongest force and Colony 11 gets attacked a lot. Who would they be attacked by,
Everyone
though?
got their strength back?
I mean, I imagine that Agnes Castle, well, both of the castles really would be ideal targets, given that they'd be largely immobile compared to the colonies, but even then.
Here we go.
Now that I think of it, they don't talk about the logistics of the war effort all that much, do they? Though, I suppose when you have the sort of, for lack of a better word, world-altering power that Mobius does, I suppose logistics are a minor concern. Nobody here. This is the West Gate, right? Did we hear them wrong? Oi, you guys. Zoran's unit headed out long ago. Headed out? Where to? Where do you think? Colony Lambda. Finally taking the fight to them. Wait, you didn't know? Uh-oh. Mate, what? Wait, did you say they're hitting Colony Lambda? I believe I did, yeah. You what? What the spark for? What, suddenly we need a reason? We're soldiers, so we fight. That's not what he means. Ugh, is there anybody in this place who doesn't think violence is the answer to anything, everything, including boredom? Complain later. We're heading to Lambda. Right, we've got to stop this fight however we can. Ugh, we're only at the start and I'm already worried about the future. You'll live.
As hot-blooded as ever.
Whereas you're the model of restraint.
I was really hoping that Ashira would say why thank you, but no matter. Probably better to spawn in here. There we are. Okay. Actually, the closest spawn-in point probably would be over here, wouldn't it? Alexandria brings up logistics? Well, we see logistics on the Agnian side, perhaps. But a lot of what we see is a matter of build up resources, distribute resources. It's not always clear where the hell those resources come from. No sign of Zoran yet. Looks like we beat them here. Yeah, but I'm sure they'll turn up any minute. Someone's calling? Correct. We are right in front of you. Huh? Zoran's forces? The smell of it. What? Anger. Or is it righteous indignation? I'm also catching the scent of unease, and a sense of obligation. What are you even talking about? So, you've come to stop the fighting, yes? How did you... But if you know that, then... What you ask is impossible. The captain has already given the order for the operation. Then take us to Zoran. We'll talk to him ourselves. If you're so worked up about it, why don't you come talk to me face to face? Right now, I'm scouting out Lambda, but I've got a fix in your position too. I'm watching you even now. Noah, what did she want? If we want to talk to Zoran, we'll have to find her first. No location? Nope, but she said she's watching us right now. So she's holed up somewhere scanning the area. You're joking. An area this open? Ugh, what up? I'll find her if I have to rip up every blade of grass I see. Welp. And you gave us a myriad of places that I can search too, huh? Lovely. Absolutely lovely. Well, at least I can largely tackle them in a discrete order, which probably means that there's one... Which probably means that it's that one that's the final one, but you know what? We'll let the game play itself out as intended, quote-unquote. Although that reminds me, one of the uniques I want to take on is through here, so... I wonder if I'll get a chance to knock it out. Or find it. I guess we'll find out before too long. What else is Trappin' up to? You see, Banner side quest battle music was done on purpose because it's funny, because of how unfitting it is. She's not here. Let's look somewhere else. As expected. Wonder if it'd be faster to fast travel up to that point. Maybe, actually. Okay, that's below. Yeah, I think it would unironically be faster to fast travel. Oh, right, the level 64s. Actually, I'm at a point where I can take those now.
Rain, snuffing great.
This looks climbable.
Should I check the other one first? Maybe. I don't think I can take on that many. Oh, of course you're up here. Yes, found you, you little time waster. Oh dear, you're here sooner than I expected. I suppose I should have known better. Yeah, skip the flattery. Take us to Zoran, like now. Right, that's what you were after. Just wait. I'll contact the captain now. What in the world do you want, Ouroboros? You'd better have a very good reason to interrupt an operation. Just listen. There's no point in you attacking Colony Lambda anymore. Is that so? Their flame clock is already destroyed. They're the same as Colony 11 now. You know what that means? Indeed. So what? What do you mean, so what? My unit has been steadily preparing for the day we attack Lambda. Nothing will change our plan, however much you whine. That includes what's about to happen. Does it look like I give a snuff? Call your men back right now. Thor, sorry to bother you while you're busy. Strider? I thought you were on reconnaissance. Yeah, sorry about that. I got an urgent report for you. Continue. Well, I'll cut to the chase. A Kavesi force is invading Lambda. Did you say Kavesi? They don't belong to you? I suppose I did say that. They must have come to take advantage of the confusion after the flame clock went. Lambda's hardly at their best, but this could be pretty dicey. Spark it. Do those uncultured boors want to snatch our prize away from us? We'll encounter them soon. What do we do, sir? Need you ask? We hit Lambda oh, of course. Understood. Yes, these things happen. Finally, I get to fight. Final positions. Zoran unit, we attack! This is gonna end badly. But wait! We're not done talking! What do we do? Lambda's gonna be... What about that force from Keves? We gotta stop them too, or things will get ugly. Ugh, spark it all. Think later. We gotta stop those battle-crazed maniacs first. Yeah, we can deal with the Kavesi force later. All we have to do to deal with them is honestly just to play delay tactics. Yeah, I'm just gonna ignore you.
What are they doing there?
Probably faster than fast. Well, actually, I wonder if I can jump down here in order to get there. Please say yes. Yay! You'll live, Senna.
This was a nice find.
There we are. Shoo! All units in position. Wait for my signal. You people again. Do you want to stop our war so badly? Do you want to fight it so badly? Just tell me why. Ha! You want a reason from me? Then I'll tell you. The only kind of strength I acknowledge is found in blood-soaked adversity. I hone myself to perfection by pushing myself to the verge of death. That is the true meaning of battle, and why I fight. So you'll keep on fighting just to make yourself stronger? Of course. Don't tell me you're going to ask why I wish to be strong. I get it. I can kind of understand where you're coming from. You know that makes you a great big coward, right? Did you just call me a coward? Uni! Yep, it's like you and your mate said. Landers in chaos after losing their flame clock. They've lost their big boy pants. The Kevesi forces are gonna exploit that weakness. So I heard. What of it? So ain't you doing the exact same thing as them? What? Don't talk rot! We are not the same! Absolutely not! You reckon? What's different? Just try and explain. I'm all ears. Uni's actually being smart? What is this? You have some nerve! There's been a change of plans. The new target is the Confessi force invading Lambda. Huh? You're all right with leaving Lambda? You questioning an order from your commanding officer? Yikes! Alright, understood. Understood. This could be fun. Well, I seem to remember Colony Lambda are your allies, correct? Yeah, so? You have had the insolence to label me a coward. Yet it is not also the height of cowardice to let your allies face danger alone, while you remain fixated on thwarting me and mine? Ha! You have to ask. When it comes down to it, we do what we have to do. Zoran unit, crush them! Trample every enemy you see! To be fair, a group from 11 is arguably a greater threat than a standard Kevesi force, let's be honest. Much different kind of danger, and why is everybody targeting me? Tanks, do your job, thank you. And you threw so many enemies in, the frame rate's struggling, jeez. Ooh, launch. And down they go. Well, at least they fall fast. And down you go. Uni's not an idiot, she's just lazy. Could have fooled me. Is it over? Sorry, but that was just the first wave. More will come, so you'd better not get cold feet. Time for a little more fun. Why are you blindfolding yourself now that I think of it? Alrighty. Alright, fine, make it lock onto you. Oh, that was technically behind, huh? No matter. Oh, actually, Impulse Wave will be pretty useful at this point, won't it? Bam! That's one down. Yeah, very little to worry about with this bunch. Down you go. The main force is next. I'm sure you can't wait. Not that I've been looking forward to this, but if they're coming, they need to hurry up so I can wreck them. Ha! Very well. Abandon yourself to your killer instinct and unleash everything you have. Such a shame it's nearly over. I'll fight until I'm totally sated. Welp. Good thing Masha's ascension quest was relatively swift. I don't think I've thrown enough enemies at me yet. Just gonna go out on a limb. I have my phone buzzing at me. Oh, because stuff's being thrown into the Discord. I'll look at it later. Discord? No, I have Discord open on my desktop. Why am I not getting pings from it? Ah, it's probably in streamer mode, to be fair, as it should be given the circumstances. Oh, wrong combo. Not that it matters too much with how quickly they're falling. Ooh. Down they go. Whew, that lot put up more of a fight than I thought they would. To say nothing of having to defend the force we were supposed to fight, which I still don't get. But it was a most enjoyable turn of events. Indeed. Well, it seems we fell for your little scheme rather neatly. You what now? Stopping our fight with Lambda, and even convincing us to defend them against the others. It is most galling to have fallen for your strategy so completely. Well... Really? Now you're being bashful? I mean, of course you did. Can't believe you only just noticed. You didn't plan this, did you? You didn't plan that. You were just goading him. Ha! What nerve. But now I finally see. I could never understand why Ashira was so fixated on you all. But it seems there was some benefit to her scheming. I wouldn't go that far. But do not think that the great Zorn will continue to dance to your tune. Someday there will be a reckoning between us, with none of your cheap tricks. The operation is over. Zorn unit, return to base. Oops, sorry about that. The captain has a bit of a short fuse. Sometimes he says things without thinking them through. In other words, he's an idiot. You said it, not us. And he's supposed to be your superior. But he seems to like you. Didn't he just say there'd be a reckoning between us? That's exactly it, though. If he didn't like you, he'd just kill you outright. He's the type who likes to play with his food before he eats it. So he's a cat, got it. Like he's some starving beast or something? If you want to quiet this beast, the best way is to give him something to fight. Telling him not to fight would be like telling you to stop breathing. Personally, these spur-of-the-moment battles are what I live for. Strider! Widow! What's the delay? Cease your dawdling! He is getting serious again. Time for me to take my leave. I hope we meet again, Ouroboros. Well. Alright, let's go track down the last one.
I hope everyone's getting along.
Alright. Back to the castle. Why is there a side quest marked over there? Okay, I have a hunch about something. I want to go check that question mark now. I don't think it's what I think it is, but I'm curious to see if it is.
I'm feeling like
Sorry, Ashira, I'm interrupting you. I want to see what this is.
I could eat.
Excuse me. This is not what I think it is. Am I right in thinking you're the Ouroboros? Sorry, who are you again? Oh, I do beg your pardon. I'm the castle inspector, Ulrich. I've been looking everywhere for you. Wait a sec. Have I seen you somewhere before? Maybe Riku's still half asleep, but Riku's certain he's seen you expecting Colony 9. Is that so? Do you not remember the faces of your own army's officers? I suppose not. Oh, don't worry about it. You said you'd been looking for us? Yes, I actually had a favor to ask you. Oh, yeah? Inspect the colonies that aren't bound by flame clocks? Yes, I just want to check in on how the colonies without flame clocks are coping. Just to see if the soldiers are adapting to life without a flame clock and console. That's great, but what do you need us for? Surely officer rank comes with an elite bodyguard or two? Ah, no. I was hoping you could fill rather a different role. Now that so many colonies have been liberated, our old methods of observation aren't quite as effective. You see how we can't just stroll into an Agnian colony and casually observe, yes? But if the Ouroboros show up, then you'll be warmly welcomed, I'm sure. I guess. So, what do you say? Would you help the castle? And not only that, but support the people living in the colonies? Okay. I believe you about supporting the people. Everyone else okay with it? Alrighty then. Not what I expected, but I'll take it. And we'll do it. I'm so grateful. Which colonies are we to survey? I assume random choice won't be very effective. Right. I was thinking we could start with Colony 9. Oh? It's somewhere Ulrich's been to inspect before, and it might be the colony that felt the effects of its liberation the hardest. What do you think, Ulrich? No objections here. We'll go and talk to Kite once we've got everything ready. Alright, that'll be another quest to pursue later, I suppose.
I hope everyone's getting along.
Here I had a different idea as to what we'd find in there. Excuse me while I go grab this real quick.
This should prove useful later.
Funny finding one here, huh?
There we go. Alrighty. Did I not grab that one already at some point? I'll have to go exploring through here at some point. For now... I wonder if I can...
It's been an age since I was here last.
Yeah, I guess you wouldn't be able to wander through here freely given the circumstances, would you?
Check this place out.
Oh hey, useful. I wonder if I'm allowed to open that gate from this side. Might be worth an attempt anyway. And if not, I can always just spawn back in, right? Spawn back in. Spawn back in. So be it.
I'm feeling like I could eat.
You're fine, Ashira.
Can we maybe train?
Later.
We should talk about this.
What sort of group is Isol's unit? They're more of a rearguard unit. They fire from a distance and support the front line. Seems the Colony 11's canteen is also under their control. The canteen? How come? Who knows? I just hear that Isol's unit is usually there. So if we win him over, we get our pick of all the best food. Whoa, that'd be awesome. I think I can get behind that. Sometimes I'm jealous of the way you two think. No, seriously. Welp. Alright, let's go hunting.
Everyone got their strength back?
Well, that was easy. Ah, I knew you'd come. You did? What, don't tell me you haven't heard all the rumors flying around about you. They say the Ouroboros rebels are making maneuvers to control Colony 11. When did that all start? So how about it? Are you going to torture us until we do what you want? That's a bit fag nope. Come on, just take us to your boss. Sorry, Issa's out on an errand of a private nature. Private? Where did she go? That's... well... I probably could tell you, but it's not something I'll do for free. I've got an awful feeling about this. The thing is, the captain requested provisions, and I need to hurry if I'm gonna get them to her. Our stores are empty at a very bad time. I mean, the kind of scum and idiots we have in Colony 11 have pretty greedy appetites. Right. So yeah, can you pick up 10 obsidian berries and monstrum mangoes each? Man, that's a lot. And it's all fruit? It's Captain Easel's favorite. She's a major stickler for sweet stuff. Whatever. So if we bring what you need, you'll take us to Easel? But of course. Good luck now. Great. Yeah, most of what I need, I guess. Where do I have to go wandering around for that? Please tell me they're marked on the mini-map somewhere. Of course they're not. Well, I suppose you can just wander out this direction first. Alright, where are these guys hiding? Also get him from a fabricator? What, do I even have that fabricator? That's the next question. Somewhere along the map, the Wildwood path, huh? Let's see. Cascade Ferronis Hull. Oh, it's a fabricator. Where is this one? Near Great Cod Falls, huh? There's a fabricator somewhere around here? Might be worth going after for the moment. Let's see, where's this one located? Huh. Unless it's over that way. But if it's Great Cod Falls, it's gotta be somewhere in this general area, right? If that's the easiest way to find it... Although, where was the other spot to look? Oh, I can also purchase it from Sunny and E's caravan? Yeah, let's keep things simple then for now. I'll need to go hunting for everything before too long, but... I can just buy it outright, that makes things easy. These maps are huge? No shit. Yeah, we'll go hunting for Ferronis husks later. Oh, hi, Ino. How are you doing? Now that Ino and Master Pan vanquish Nopon Eater, Nopon can enter era of peacetime once more! Ino and Master Pan will write many more pages in annals of Nopon history for sure! Yeah, I'm sure we'll manage that. After all, we are Blade and Driver. Meh. Ino was so happy to hear trust jumped up by few dozen... Really? 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 With dreaded Nopon Eater out of picture, caravan now at peace. Truly, Ino is hope of all Nopon kind, and Sunny proud to have helped. Aha. Can Cheerio borrow friends' ears? Cheerio and Hubby Pon thinking, what if add OP Polynorms to regular lineup of shop? Nope, Please, for the love of Spock, don't even remind me. Yeah, agreed. That thing still haunts my nightmares. If I never smell those things again, it'll be too soon. Welp. HD Ether Cylinder Plus now reached perfection. Good luck with collecting of high ether. Alright, so.
Decisions.
Here it is. Oops. Hang on. Is that all I needed? There we go. Alright, that was relatively painless. Thank you, Internet. I really hope this gets a power boost when the Switch successor comes around. Although we'll have to see, won't we?
I'm feeling like I could eat.
We have more important things to worry about than your stomach.
Snack on.
Ah, you all must be something if you can win over Zor like that. He may have a screw loose just like our glorious leader, but he makes a kind of sense. Please try and get to know him. If he starts getting obsessed with you, maybe I can get some unauthorized R&R. Welp. Wow, can't believe you actually brought it all. Thank you so much. Gotta love good-natured blockheads like you. Look, can you just stop talking like that? It's really rubbing me the wrong way. I like how Lance is just cross-armed looking at this. Oh yeah? Well, maybe I don't much like the way you talk down to me, Feathers. Anyway, a promise is a promise. Why don't I guide you to Captain Aesel? We'll be heading to Caitlin Drum. Okay, just disappear then. I'm assuming it's marked on the map somewhere. Okay, Fornis, huh? Alright then. Where in Fornis? Okay, that's way too simple. When's the other shoe gonna drop? When is the other shoe gonna drop? Of course I spawned in at the wrong spot. So, let's see, I think this... Yeah, this one looks like it will do. Stop trying to speak so fast, you. Come on. Chill. So, what's over this way? You're late, Hexen. So sorry, Captain. I was all tied up by these characters. That liar. What are you doing out here alone? Hunting. Hunting? Captain Aesel, these people here want your unit to belong to them. You can shut your trap. You'll just make things complicated. Keep your voices down. You'll disturb my prey. Oops, sorry. I know, Captain. Why don't you have these know-nothings help you on your hunt? Look, what did we ever do to you? You existed, Uni, that's what. Very well. You may join the hunt. No, we don't. The prey is near. We will track it. Follow me. Oops, looks like things got complicated. I'll deal with you later. Well. So, what are we hunting? Do we need to be very quiet or something? Probably. We'll grab the collectibles while we're here. Never knowing we might need more. I'm just glad the Ferranis husks can get most of what we need. Oop. So much for auto run. Oops. Huh. That's what that button does. Fair enough. Didn't even know there was a walk mode. Having to spend a long time walking along this trail. What are we even hunting for? Knowing Colony 11, this is bound to be some kind of big game. But, yep. Come on, stop wasting my time. Okay. One of these days I'm gonna get answers. At some point between now and the heat death of the universe. Okay, at some point this is just getting ridiculous. Day 372. They were still hunting for the same whatever it is. Their walking hasn't stopped. They can't even feel their feet anymore. It's amazing that they're still awake. I'm pretty sure you die after staying awake for this long, but... Halt. There were plenty of those along the way, huh? Why didn't we... Never mind. Hang on, those Kabibas are your prey? Bit small, aren't they? Kind of a letdown. Greenhorns can be such trouble. You all. Here it comes. Ah, you're hunting the big guy that hunts the Kabibas, huh? What the spark is that? Now the real hunt begins. Anyone who's not faint of heart, follow me. Come, Hexen. Yes, ma'am. Come along, Greenhorns. Try not to slow us down. I know where you can stick your greenhorn. Really? Alright, let's just beat it up. Nothing too scary then. Whoops, wrong button. There we are. Ooh. Yeah. I'm instinctively going looking for resources that it's dropping because I'm getting too used to hunting for materials. There we go. Nice and easy. That was a fine hunt, Captain Easel. Very well done. I think that might be a new record. No, this isn't anything like what I want. I have a long way to go before I can hunt the prey I wish to hunt with all my heart. And what's that? Does that mean we can end the hunt now? We're not done yet. Take the prey back to Colony 11. You want us to... Wait, you ain't serious. Hey now, don't dilly-dally. It won't stay fresh for long. Oh, do we have to? Apparently we bloody well do.
I'm feeling like I could eat. Is there anything to snack on?
More important things, Ashira. How many times am I going to say that? We've been waiting, Captain. How'd the hunt go? No issues. Get to work, Brand. Hup. I've been waiting for this. Right then. Guess we'll be off. Sit down. This will be over soon. Haha, you don't think we'll just let you go? I mean, what's stopping us from just walking out? So, this meat wouldn't be Consuming your kill is also part of the hunt. Ugh, I knew it. Queen's wings, just let us go! Is this even edible? I think so. It actually looks kind of good. Everything we use here is brought to us by the captain, you know. And turning whatever piece of crap meat we find into a masterpiece falls to me, Brandon. I knew you'd give us something dodgy. Now, you wish to speak with me? With all this going on, I completely forgot. If you're looking to take control of Colony 11, then do as you please. I have no objections. I'm surprised to hear you say that. Is that really what you want? I'm not doing this out of goodwill. I have my own reason. To me, all of you are no different to those Kabibas. Bait. What? Bait, eh? Not prey. No, you are bait, and it's Ashira who's sunk her teeth into you. Your talents are what attract my prize. How could I ignore such a lure? You'll continue to lure the highest quality prey for me, Ouroboros. This one could give Ashira a run for her money in the crazy stakes. This conversation is over. Now, eat as much as you want. Give thanks to the creature's blood and flesh. Make its life your own. This is what elevates us. This is the hunt. Okay then. Meanwhile, Ashira is just listening to all this, apparently, not caring. Though, to be fair, I don't think she'd care too much.
Always nice to have more friends.
Alrighty, that takes care of that. Now... So...
I hope everyone's getting
Delicious clad. Actually, he's the shy and sensitive type.
well, if it isn't the Shira and the Ouroboros rebels. Oh-ho, the three ravens have alighted. What can we do for you? Let's get straight to the point. We'll be waiting at the first Ixia bridge. And? Maybe try telling us what you want? Something tells me you're being serious this time. We've told you what you need to know. Don't keep us waiting. We have to fight all three of them at once now. We have to fight all three at once now, don't we? Self-centered as ever. They come here, barely say anything, and have the gall to tell us not to keep them waiting.
A challenge from those three. I've got a bad feeling about this.
I've got a pretty good idea what the deal is here.
And that's what concerns me. That is what concerns me greatly. Shell! How bad will it be fighting all three of them at once? That is the question. Here we are, as requested. Now tell us what you want. What else? But before we get to that, Ashira, I want to ask you something. Let's not stand on ceremony. Shoot. The way I hear it, these rebels are looking to take control of Colony 11. That you must be the one who sicked them on us. Now, I wonder, where could you have heard that from? Not that you're wrong. I see. You must have really taken a shine to them. Again, I wouldn't say you were wrong. So, what are you trying to say? If you're wanting to give up control of the colony to this lot, then I say have at it. But if you think we'll just let you go with a little parade after all the beatings you've given us... Ah, and here it comes. I've always dreamed of hunting the beast that dwells within you. Make my dream come true, Ashira. We'll make this the best hunt of our lives. Well now, you're finally going to settle things with me. But if that's what you want, why call these people out? I thought I was the one you want. Because they've earned your recognition, Ashira. And I wish to fight not just you, but Ouroboros one more time. Only you people can give me the pain, the satisfaction I've been looking for. I honestly didn't know this guy could speak. It doesn't really fit his image. Well, I never. I didn't think I'd ever hear your voice again in this life, Claude. So the three of you are really serious about this? Of course. I'm sorry, friends, but I need to ask you a favor. How'd I know it'd come to this? I praise your powers of foresight. Will you refuse? Let's just say you'll owe me one. Be ready to pay up later. Zoran, Isel, Clad, there's no more need for words. You wanted this, and now you'll get it. A fight to the death. Is that really necessary? We'll see if Ashira might be willing to kill them outright, but I don't know if the rest of us would. Guess we'll see. Is that a growl I just heard from one of them? And of course you're the one to taunt. Ooh, get him. Oh, I don't even need to get him. He got himself. Yeah, may as well just mess you up since I should be able to... Oh wait, with Tyon taking that many hits, maybe I can't. Well, I guess we'll find out, won't we? Well, if Tyon gets dropped, I'll take this as a note to take this battle seriously and start breaking out the chain attacks. Till then. Ooh. There we go. Ooh, useful. Unfortunately, I don't know if we have a way to inflict topple right now with both of them in Ouroboros form. Well, not that it matters too much, apparently. Wait, that knocked out... What? I didn't think we had that much AoE. Ugh, you truly are powerful. Even now with no match for you. I could say the same for you. You're much more capable than when I first met you. I've really had to bring my A-game for this. Is that so? Your A-game? Huh? Did I say something funny? You might not understand, existing so far beyond what we call strength. We might call ourselves the Three Ravens, but compared to you, we're grunts. Worms crawling in the dirt. I don't want to admit this, but I can see why you've taken a liking to these people. I'll be snuffed. But, though that may be so, we are soldiers. We desire to be strong. Even in the face of overwhelming odds, it's only right to wish to strike back. So you won't have any regrets, even if you bite the dust? I would accept my death easier, knowing I faced its jaws, rather than wait to fade into a husk like a weakling. An acceptable death, eh? I never thought I'd hear such words from you three. By the way, friends, you just burned everything you have for a full-on battle to the death. You must really be at your limit. You really have the strength to keep standing there? Enough! We aren't so weak as to stand here listening to your prattle. We have no more need of you. Be somewhere else. No need to act tough. Just get the spark out of here. Yeah, easy, Chief. Welp. I never thought of you as grunts. Not once. You're true soldiers. Let's have another fight to the death sometime. Okay then. So are they actually dead, or is that just a turn of phrase?
everyone's getting along.
It's probably fine. Oh, I'm not even allowed to walk back in without being ambushed by the quest, huh? No matter. Let's see it done. Oh there. What fortune. We were just looking for you. Oh yeah? Glad you found us. Well, we don't want to keep you. Hey now, no need to give us the evil eye. Could you just hear us out? Wait, aren't you from Zoran's unit? So we meet again. We've got some good news for such kind-hearted folks as yourself, willing as you are to accept any request. We need your help right away. Doesn't that make you beam with satisfaction? Well, not entirely sure how to respond to this. Well, let's just see what you want. The thing is, we have... well, Clad's unit has an issue with deserters. Deserters? They fled the colony. Now that we have no flame clock, people are free to stay or leave as they please. It might have something to do with Nox's training being enough to make me puke. That would make anyone want to leave, right? In short, Nox is facing the consequences of his actions. Be that as it may, we need to bring those cowards back and teach them to remember their place in the world. And did anyone manage to figure out where these deserters went? We're almost certain they went into Mac the Wildwood. Mac there, eh? If they've gone to ground then finding them will be tricky. That's right. We need some manpower on the field. That's where you all come in. Hunting in the forest is a whole different beast though, you know. You'll accept, won't you? Please say yes. Say yes now! Mate, what makes you think we'll do anything you ask when you talk to us like that? No, there was no point in listening. Good luck to you folks. Be seeing you. Please, I'm begging you. If things stay like this, I'll... No! What was that? You see, Captain Cloud may have given our friends here an awful scolding. If he doesn't bring them back, then... well, I'm sure you can imagine. He's not even popular enough to muster a search party. Perhaps that is why those people left in the first place? In other words, there's no one else you can ask. Lame. I guess I feel sorry for him. A little. Alright, I suppose just this once we can lend a hand. As a favor. Right. Guess we can't just ignore someone in need. You have my gratitude. Thank you. Could you try actually looking grateful? Shall we set off then? Time to begin our fun little task. A pleasure to work with you all again. Welp. I'll pursue that later.
I hope everyone's getting along.
Nothing on here. Check somewhere else? Okay. Well, you know what? I'm gonna ignore that chat, because I'm gonna see if the game will tell me itself. Okay. Old Counter Battlefield, huh? Where is that? That looks new. Let's start there. Gilgamesh, let the game tell me. It's fine. Alrighty.
I hope everyone's getting along.
Just over this way, huh? So, what are we going to find? What is you, contemplative? Hold on, you weren't a part of that colony, were you? Because we know that a past version of Uni was. No, this is current you. Actually, this looks like a spot around Keves Castle, isn't it? And that was your old console.
Hey, Ashira. Ashira. Hey, Ashira.
I wonder what that was about. Hopefully we get an answer soon, but I guess we'll find out.
What are you doing here? We thought you'd disappeared.
Sorry. I just wanted to see this.
The golden flame clock?
Our lives can shine like gold. But scatter them to the wind and they still end up like this. In spite of that, people are drawn to honor and glory. Like moths to a flame. I wonder why.
I hope you're not looking to me for an answer.
Perhaps it's just human nature?
Perhaps. Though if that's true, then there's no saving us. We couldn't possibly hope to escape the lure. Destined to be caught in the fire and die.
Thanks for that pep talk. So, what you trying to say?
I'm saying that's really not how I want to go. Oops, I'm getting a call. Won't be a minute.
I'm sure.
This is Zoran from Colony 11. Come in.
Yes, hello. This is Ashira from Colony 11. You'll have to call back. I'm busy.
Seriously, Ashira? And here I thought I'd give you some good news.
Uh-huh. Something's got you in a good mood, Zor. Yes, I will make time for you then.
Don't ask why, but I don't think we're gonna like this.
Yeah, agreed.
A short while ago, Colony 11 received a declaration of war.
From whom?
Is that all? Come on, what else is new? You know as well as I do, we get those almost every other day.
What if I tell you it's from someone you've been just itching to see again? Need a clue?
Are you serious? She's back.
So? Don't keep us in the dark.
Time to rejoice, comrades!
What was that laugh? Jeez.
A certain Madam Consul has finally deigned to pay a visit, hoping to get her revenge.
What? That freak seriously come back?
She did strike me as the vindictive type.
Alrighty. So, Colony 11's in great danger. We have to head over and provide aid.
Ugh, what rubbish. If you want to go on another rampage, just say so.
Good old Uni. A typically astute observation.
Listen, just finish the job this time, okay? No cutting her loose, please.
I read you. This time I'll put her down, I promise.
If you're finished deliberating, where are you now?
Let's see. The Faunus region, near the old Kana battlefield.
Ah, that's convenient. Approach from the Macta Wildwood side. We'll head out from Colony 11, catch them in a pincer and crush them in one fell swoop.
Oh, nice! Let's do that. It sounds fun.
Fun, yet that's the primary metric we're going with? Tylon, chew her out.
Oh, and leave the leader's head on her shoulders. I just promised I'd come to collect it.
I can't guarantee that. Just make sure you're not delayed having some extra fun.
Ah, wait! Sparks. Have to hurry or there'll be trouble.
The only trouble is you psycho. Oh, whatever. Let's go and tear our new one.
Too right. Get ready for battle!
I can't tell if they're about to hug or throttle each other, those two.
Yes. The answer is yes. Need I say more?
Let's
enemy. Battle awaits.
Alrighty then. Let's see where they want us to spawn in. Not here. So if they want us to approach from the Macta side... Alright, fair enough. Although it'll take us a while to reach that point, so I'd be surprised if they could hold their own against a console for that long. Then again, this is the Psychos at 11 we're talking about. Okay, why are there so many everybody here?
Not good. The battle's already started.
Hey, look! It's not a colony they're fighting. It's a mix of Kavesi and Agnian troops.
Ours very own private army. I don't think she cares about the optics of this anymore.
I mean, why would she?
We're not gonna know who's friend and who's foe. What do we do?
I have a cunning plan. We'll just round them all up.
And Uni cuts you off?
Nope, not doing that.
Yep.
That was a joke, dear.
I don't believe you.
Now we can rendezvous with Colony 11's main force. We'll follow Zor's plan, push for the bridge, and catch the baddies in a pincer. All right?
Yeah. Roger that.
You're starting to sound awfully normal.
Well, you could also summarize it as rush them down and start the carnage.
When you put it like that.
Prepare for a suicide. I mean,
Really?
was she gonna say suicide attack?
No, it was suicide charge. Major difference. Major difference. Presumably they actually want me to fight some of these guys, but you know what? So, how's this gonna work?
Sorry to keep you, ladies and gents. The star is here. How's it looking?
Finally, you're here. Things are trickier than we thought.
You're being overrun.
I hate to admit it, but that's about right.
Come on. Try not to sound so miserable. You're making the three ravens look bad.
But seriously, if you're saying that, it sounds like something big is going down.
Indeed. That blasted carrion bird. Queen only knows where she got her claws on a trump card like that.
What card? What do you mean?
You'll find out soon,
What did they bust out?
after we take care of these.
No, seriously, what do they find? Oh boy. Am I actually at the level where I can take this? Whoa! Damn. Do I need to put another character on the healing class? Damn. Whoops, a little late on that one. Well, I guess with the other three helping, they fall easily, but man, that was a lot of damage to throw at us all of a sudden. There we go. Oh, a little late on that one. Boom! Down you go.
Ha! Trying to swamp us with grunts. They'll need a better card than that to...
Look who spoke too soon.
Hold that thought, Lance. Something's not right here.
Huh?
No way! We gotta beat him again?
Ours little trick at work. They keep popping back up no matter what we do.
Neat idea, that.
throws a bit of a spanner into the works.
Whatever. They've pushed us this far. We've got no other option.
Actually, we'd better fall back to Colony 11.
It's not like you to get cold feet.
I just have a bad feeling about this. Times like these, it's better to follow your gut.
What's the plan?
You lead the retreat of the main force. We lucky few get to guard the rear.
Acknowledged.
Don't die on us yet, Ashira.
Here they come, guys.
Don't chase the enemy down. Let them come to us. Remember, we're retreating too.
But what's causing them to come back up? Well, no matter. Alright, now that we've got your attention. Down you go. Oh, I'm sorry, you tried to draw aggro away? I'm sorry, we've got too much AoE for that to be useful, sucker! Now on the ground with you. Yeah! Wait, did I hear a break go off? No matter. Whoops. Oh, that timed out well. Alright, I gave you 7. I forgot I gave you this.
See? This is our path to the future.
No pressure then.
Shall we deal with this?
I guess I'm not allowed to ignore this bunch. So be it. Alright, let's shred these guys now. There we go. Cool. Ooh. Get him, Tyon. Yeah. How are you drawing so much aggro? Do I have to be switching targets more often in order to draw aggro away from people? Yeah, that's probably how I'm supposed to work on it anyway. Alright, fine, we'll all be interlinked. Just for fun. Anybody else? Down you go. I wonder if I'm allowed to just run past them. Nope, they created an arena. Guess that makes sense. Want to make sure we're actually fighting this out properly. There we go. Alright, that was brought low. There we go. Down they go. Anybody else?
Snuff! What is with these mudders? Why won't they just die?
Nanomachines, son!
Look, what do we do? There's nowhere left to run!
They harden in response to physical trauma.
Truer words were never spoken. Looks like it's curtains for you, scum.
Well, 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 Madam Consul, you look in good health.
I'm very well, thank you. How about yourself, you filthy animal? You're looking a tad rough, if you don't mind me saying.
We're a little tied up here. Do you mind making this quick?
Oh, enough of these exhausting charades. I don't think you understand the gravity of your situation.
Gravity seems to be working just fine.
If I were to order my army to fall upon you as antholes on a fresh carcass, what do you think would happen? Shall we see?
If you wanted to do that, you could have done it from the start. You obviously want something.
Indeed. And so to the matter at hand. Foul and wicked traitors, listen to me well. Accept my demand, and I shall order my troops to withdraw this instant.
Oh?
You'd pull back your troops? In this situation?
I'm sure her worshipfulness would love nothing more than to show us mercy. Ugh!
Wrong. I know a better way to settle things. One that won't leave behind any grudges.
Uh-huh.
Former Commander Ashira, and you, mutinous Ouroboros whelps, I challenge you to a duel.
Why would you do that when it didn't go well for you the last time?
Excuse me?
Exactly.
A duel? What? Is that like a skirmish?
You ignoramuses. Ah, but no, I suppose it's only natural you wouldn't know. A duel is a concept from the bygone world. Call it a specific method of waging warfare. You and I will battle under a strict set of rules in order to settle matters once and for all. The winner of the duel will determine how this war ends.
So then you're saying we can finish this thing right now? By ourselves?
This is nonsense. What would you stand to gain from this?
Precisely.
A duel is staked upon one's honor, not one's life. Trivial things such as gain or loss have no bearing here.
I'm starting to understand why Colony 11 is made of psychos.
Ashira, with this duel, I will erase the shame you inflicted and restore my due dignity. I think you understand. Now give me your answer.
I'm just making sure, but what if I refuse?
Then the war is back on. My invincible army will crush your whole colony, and you along with it. Of course, the same will happen if you renege on your word.
Okay. Agreed. I'll accept your duel, or what have you.
Most wise. You always were quick on the uptake, I must say.
Thanks. So, what happens now? If we're going to have it out right now, then...
Don't be so hasty. I will send you an invitation with the location of this duel. For now, I shall withdraw my forces.
This seems like a lot of effort for very little, but okay.
Huh? Do we need all this beating about the bush? Why not just tell us where it is now?
Hold your insolent tongue. I told you these things have rules. This is a formal engagement, and as such, there are procedures to follow.
Before you go, a question. Those troops behind you that you're so proud of, what in the world have you done to them?
I'm under no obligation to tell you. Truly, it has nothing to do with you.
And that is exactly the answer you should expect.
More importantly, this will be our final battle. You would do well to prepare yourself.
Welp. And of course they just disappear.
Anyway, does this mean we made it? Looks that way. Not what I'd call satisfying, though.
Ashira, what will you do?
Oh, I'm sure I'll think of something. For now, we'll go back to Colony 11, and wait for this invitation.
No pressure then.
We should start by checking on Zoran and the others.
Well then. Oh.
Yo! How are you guys?
Whoops, wrong button.
It appears we've pulled through, for the moment at least. However, it's certainly a strange turn of events.
True. R's withdrawn her troops, but I'm still uneasy. Everything's going exactly how she planned it.
And what were those soldiers, for Queen's sake? I thought I was going crazy.
Fighting them one-on-one, you might as well be fighting a doll. The numbers, they just wouldn't die.
No, it's not that they won't die. I think from the start they never had life in them at all.
If Mobius can do something like that, how come they haven't used it before?
Okay, you know what? Very good question. Let's see where this goes.
Whatever our plan is, if we're forced into a war of attrition, we stand absolutely no chance. Ashira knows this. That's why she's accepted our terms. Conceivably.
You reckon? I think she just did her usual, just doing anything to see if it's fun. Well, what are our chances of winning a
And she's already gone.
Ashira?
I don't think she was here in the first place.
What the? Did she just up and disappear on us again? I'm losing my patience with her.
Did you ever have patience for her?
I'm pretty sure she wouldn't have left the colony.
My question stands.
Say, do you know where she's gone?
Nope.
No clue.
Queen's spleen, I hate that maniac.
We noticed. Oh, she's just hiding in a corner? Okay, that's too easy, but we'll go there anyway. Alright, let's have a heart-to-heart over this. Hang on. Wait, is this where the duel's to take place? What was that about?
Ashira!
Uni!
Oh, don't tell me I have to look after you too. You've caused enough trouble for us, don't give me any more. Hmm? Hey, are you alright?
No.
What do you mean?
You're looking awful. You feeling okay?
No, I'm fine. Just great.
Well, I sure hope so. We've still got our stupid jewel thing. You better keep it together.
Sorry. I suppose I'm not feeling too great.
Don't just lie about it then, Queen's sake. You're the one who said you'd beat R.
I mean, yes, that I did. It's just... I can't get into this. To me, this jewel rubbish just sounds like playing at war. It's not the battle I'm after.
This again. Then why did you agree to what she wants?
Why? Well, I don't mind dying myself, but that doesn't mean I'm fine dragging you all down with me.
Oh, you're too kind. Let me remind you, though, we wouldn't be in this mess if it weren't for you.
Even so.
I might have made a serious miscalculation, I'm ashamed to say.
What? Why are you acting surprised by that admission?
Hey, there's something I've wanted to ask you. Ashira, what do you really want?
How do you mean?
It's just... what is this battle you're looking for, ultimately? What will it take for you to be satisfied? If all these meaningless fights aren't it, then why not just say it straight? What? What is it? You're just staring at me.
Uni.
Yeah?
This is just hypothetical. But if I asked you here and now to kill me, do you think you would?
You what? Are you for snuffing real? You're telling that same tired joke. Or maybe you really have lost your mind. Don't just clam up. Say something. Huh?
And of course they're interrupted.
A message?
Oh dear. It'll be a summons from our favorite Lady Consul.
This is a set of coordinates. Wait, this points to... These are right below Keves Castle. Is this some kind of mistake?
No, it's some kind of twisted joke.
I wonder. I suppose we'll know when we get there. Well, we'd better make tracks. If the job's a bad one, it's best to get it over with all snappy-like.
Oi! Wait!
Oh yes, what I was saying before, it was just a joke, like you said. Don't pay it any mind.
See, when you say stuff like that, I'm gonna assume no. It was not. See, Yoni doesn't buy it either.
Disappear on us again and I'll thrash the life out of you.
Not that that would be a bad... nothing. I'll bear it in mind.
Huh? You wanna run that by me again? Also, how the hell do I get down there? No, seriously, how do I get down there? Hang on, if there's a point of interest over there... That's probably the solution, isn't it? Yeah, I think that's probably the solution. Okay, we'll start from this point. Should be able to reach where we need to from there.
Time to take the fast way.
Well, as fast as can be expected anyway. Do we get over there? Do I even have the right idea?
Watch your footing, guys.
Yeah, I guess we'll find out, won't we? I guess we will find out. Sure.
Not liking the look of that sky.
Well, hey, look at that.
So how do I get over to you?
Rain, how inconvenient.
It'll be fine. Am I looking at the right place now? Okay, it was something over on that reef. Got it. Alright, let's have a look-see. Although, haven't I already been up there for something? I remember searching up there for something else, but... probably unrelated. That was just while I was exploring through here looking for the unique I'd intended to take down. Before now. Still... knowing our luck, this is just how we get down there in the first place now that... now that we're this far along. As I don't see any other obvious way to get over there, unless there's some connecting point from near the entrance to Keves Castle and that little outcropping, which is possible. But this has something marked out as a point of interest, so we'll start here. Okay, this was not here before.
Down this way.
You're joking.
I know this wasn't here before.
I think you operate it like so.
And then here and...
Alrighty, let's take a look.
We're sliding down.
Guess there'd have to be something to draw us over this way at some point. Wonder what'll be up there.
Better give it a good once over.
Kinda surprised there's no landmark. Maybe there will be later.
Can't believe it. Who knew there was a place like this beneath the castle?
There's nothing here at all. Right, but what's going on? It feels like the skin on the back of my neck's crawling.
This place. It's... Ah!
Ashira? What's up?
It's nothing.
Flashback to a prior
Nothing
life?
at all.
I'm not convinced.
Welcome to the bottom of the world. I've been waiting for you.
Yep. I'm finally here. What's the next step? Self-introductions? Or maybe we can just get down to the killing.
No need to be so impatient. After all, this might be the last time we two will get to clash with one another.
And does it say anywhere in your rules that we have to chew the fat down in the arse end of nowhere? Ah. Do you think I'm playing around?
Don't get so bent out of shape. Is this place not to your liking? Observe. I've prepared this very special stage for our very special battle. I can't think of a more appropriate place for our duel than this, the ass end of nowhere, as you so aptly put it. What's wrong? You're very quiet. At this point, you'd usually have something glib to say. This isn't like you, my dear. Ah, could it be your neck injury is troubling you? Something along those lines, perhaps?
She's aware of that?
You and I, we've met before.
Incorrect. This is, in fact, the first time. However, I know what it is you remember. I know everything about you. Didn't I say before? There's nowhere more appropriate for our duel. Don't tell me. Did you truly think that you could hide it? You didn't think we'd know?
But hey, the spark is she blabbing on about here?
Oh, come on now. You haven't even told your friends, Ashira.
Now why would she?
Well, I suppose you couldn't have. Right? You're a coward.
What the hell? Where'd you come from?
What the spark? When did they...
I got you there, you imbecile!
No! Ashira! You've got to hang in there!
What just happened?
No way!
Oh boy.
Ashira's...
Expertly done, W. Everything is going exactly as I planned.
Can play with doll?
Oh, yes. Be my guest. Play with your little doll to your heart's content.
Yay!
What?
So that was it. Those soldiers weren't ours doing at all. They were being controlled by this other console instead.
That bitch! This is what she wanted all along! And we fell for it! Jewel my ass!
Actually, that's where you're wrong. What follows next will be a duel, plainly and unmistakably. Only, your opponent might be a little closer to home.
Well, okay then. I'll bite.
You won't get away
Let's see how dangerous you end up being in this mode. Did you sound any more emotionless with that delivery? I mean, I guess that's the point compared to how you normally are, but still. Parried indeed. Missed. Great. I'm gonna have to chain attack to make this easier. Come on. There we go. Actually, we're gonna be taking this fight seriously. Nice. Didn't have me fight the whole way, huh?
Not good. At this rate, if we hold back, she'll wipe the floor with us. But we can't. Snuff! What do we do?
Excellent. Marvelous. Each move so steady, so precise, so certain. Oh, I do love a good game of chess. I knew it would be worth the trouble I went to, putting this glorious stage together.
Kill?
Not yet. Play with them a little more. This appetizer isn't nearly enough to satisfy me.
Play.
Well.
Oh?
Uni! What do you think you're doing?
Hey, Ashira. What was it you told me? Something about there being no friends or foes when fighting each other to the death or whatever. That's why I just had to take that shot. You should be happy with that, right?
Oh, now this is unexpected. Caught a taste of her lust for battle, have you?
Belt up! You just shut your ugly trap!
What?
Hey! You're satisfied with that, right? So come on! Wake the spark up! Right now! There's no snuffing way this is the death you were looking for! Am I wrong? Ashira!
No, you're not wrong. But anyone else would be dead right now. You fool.
Ashira!
Been a real while since I took a hit like that. But I owe you one. I'm back and I never felt more alive.
Damn it!
I have
W!
questions.
What are you playing at? Seize her again!
I can't. She put up barriers around her psyche. Anything more than a lifeless husk, and it's too hard.
Cease your belly aching and do it! Just do it now! Do it! Do it! Do it!
I told you. I can't.
W! I've come too far for you to muck this up now!
Oh dear, oh dear. Having a fallout? Is this part of your duels rules too?
Shut up! I'll tell you what I think of our shitting duel!
If I just murder the lot of you here, then it's all the same to me!
And why not lead with that?
Bring out all the husks we have! And don't even think about abstaining yourself!
Okay.
Ashira! Don't forget! Remember what you promised!
Uh-huh. I remember. How about we end this once and for all?
Although if you're gonna keep throwing husks out, is that gonna be a problem for us? I guess we'll find out. Okay. Am I prepared for this fight looking at that level? Oh boy. I guess we'll find out. Yeah, I guess we'll find out. I'm on you. Alright, there we go. Ooh, nice. Although my guy with Smash is currently in an inner lane. Although I suppose if I care enough, I could have broken him out of it. Wait, how is Ashira on the ground? Okay, get her up. Oh wait, she's already up. Neo must have gotten her up. Okay, given the circumstances, yeah, don't even mince words. Chain attack now. Anton, you took a major hit. Luckily, with Ashira here, it should be easy enough to set stuff up, given the circumstances. I don't know how well we can land a launch, but we should have the abilities to do so. Let's see, who has... So you have a decent amount to work with. Alright, let's start with Break. Yeah, that should be a good starting one. Ah, of course you resisted. Who else has Break? You do. Okay. Let's see, go with this, see if we can get some healing down. And then try landing Break again. Stop resisting, damn it. Hey-ya. Solid damage. Alright, cool. Lance back in action. Honestly, keep leaning into the damage. Okay, then... Try again. Good. Now we can start really hurting him. Whoa, that nearly maxed out. Okay. In that case, topple. And then, let's get a bunch of us back up with launch. Okay, good damage. And most of us back on our feet. Oh, perfect! Okay, let me think. We don't want to inflict a smash art right now. Best option is if new. Well, I can just barrel through with this if I have to. So... Or if I just want to have fun with a large attack, but... let's start with this. See what I can set up. Get some healing in there while you're at it. Okay, and then... Bam. Oh, I should have done things in a different order then. Try and get more damage into that. Alright, if I get a chance to use lands. Perfect. Cool. And then... should be able to do a decent amount with that. Oh, more than I expected. I was hoping to get one last shot in with Lance. Perfect. Good, good. And then, we have some fun. Okay. How do I want to play this? You know what? Just hit it now. And everybody else can have fun just hitting you a bunch, maxing out the experience bonus gain. Go. And then kill. There we go. Alright, that's one down. One down. Ooh, they got a rank up for us on a few things. Okay, now we only have one Mobius to deal with, which makes things a hell of a lot easier for us. Yeah, I guess burst isn't necessarily as useful on this. There we go. Oh, really? No, you activate that just to go right into that mode, huh, Noah? Alright, flick break, please. Okay, fine, I'll switch over to you and compel break. Ooh. I can have fun with that. Ooh, I get another? Oh, not quite. Yeah. Ooh, hit it. Yeah. Jeez. That is busted. No wonder why you don't let me have that on the gauntlet. That's insane. Yeah, just keep hitting it. Probably isn't even maxed out since that there are only 5 abilities associated with this. Bam. Alright, and then you're back to normal. So be it. Alright, that was amusing. Looks like it didn't reset the timer all that much going into Winterling. At least it didn't look it. Nice. No, you don't. Oh, I got launched. Alright, so much for your enrage. Bam. Huh. That ability just launches you if you're unlucky, huh? Good to know. Okay, I know a way to inflict break. Assuming it hits. Alright, kill! I said kill. Down you go.
That brings our business to a close, Madam Consul. Any last words?
Yes. Gloat. Maniac. I hope you lose your mind. Writhe in agony. You can run from your pain all you want. It'll only happen again. No matter how much you fight, no matter how many lives you take.
Alright, calm down.
Even if it works out the same, I have to fight against it. This pain. However many times.
Care to explain anything now?
The look on your face tells me you want to ask something.
You knew about all this from the start? About Mobius? About how the people of this world are born, all that? Since before you even met us? All along?
Can I tell you a story? It's from a ridiculously long time ago. A time all but gone from memory. Today, soldiers fight and scrabble to survive for 10 years. All to be blessed with the honor of the homecoming ritual. But once, there was a time when there was no such thing as a homecoming ritual.
You what? I've never heard this before.
I did just say, it's all but gone from memory. Even so, there was a ceremony for those soldiers who reached homecoming age. Do you know what would happen? A consul would end them personally. No offseers to be seen. In other words, an execution.
What? Execution? What the spark for?
It sounds better if you call it a ceremony to offer up the light of a person's life. But really, all that awaited them was a death much more humiliating than if they'd fallen to an enemy's blade.
But that doesn't make any sense. And why do you know any of this? Wait. No way. You don't mean...
This scar on my neck. I didn't always have this, you know. It starts appearing as I get older. Along with memories of that day. And the pain. Each time I remember thinking one thing. This isn't how it's supposed to be. I didn't go through all this fighting for it to end like this. And another lovely gift. The pain keeps getting worse and worse. It'll become unbearable as homecoming nears. Until finally I go mad from the pain, and then...
Well then.
I didn't... How many times have you had to go through this? Do you know?
Uni. I know to you it must have seemed like I just spout nonsense and try to look cool. But really... I just want to escape. Escape the feeling that death is wrapped around my throat, ready to take me. So, there you have it. All I want is to die in the time and place that I choose. That's basically it. Yeah, maybe I really am just a coward.
Ashira. Wow. Now I get why you asked me if I'd kill you.
You must have thought I was a fool. But you see, Uni, it would mean more to me. Much more than any of the deaths I've gone through until now.
I'll do it. No need to convince me any further.
Thank you. This way I can finally move on without any regrets.
However, under one condition.
And what's that?
If I'm gonna kill you, I go too. You gotta take me with you.
How's that work?
Huh? Sorry, run that past me again?
Oh, just forget it. Shut up. I know I'm sounding like an idiot, but guess there's no help in that. I've sort of realized you're the same as me.
I'm the same as you.
So you won't hear any crap like, you gotta tough it out, you gotta live on. Or, anything's better than dying. Not from me, of all people. I'd just rather help you find the right place where you can end things. And if I mess that up, I'll just have to kick your bucket myself. But you've got to do the same for me, and I'm not taking no for an answer. Deal?
Uni, do you remember?
Fine, don't tell her anything.
But Ashira, both of our lives, they don't belong to just us, you know.
You've got me there. You put me in a bind. Guess I can't go dying just yet.
Alrighty then. Takes care of that.
We're going up in the world.
One way to look at it. How are we looking class rank wise? Kinda surprised I haven't maxed out anything yet. Neo and Uni are getting close on Medic Gunner, but it's gonna be a while yet. Well, actually you're almost there for Noponic Champion. Half tempted to just max it out to see what I get from that. Alrighty, did I have anything else on my docket for tonight? There's another unique monster I can go hunting for, but I don't think it makes sense to. I should probably wrap it up here anyway. So, give me a second to give my spiel as for what you can expect over the next couple of weeks. And then I'll go ahead and make sure I've seen to everything in chat, and we'll call it a night. So, short version as far as the next week is concerned, it's going to be a little different from usual, as assuming everything, well, I don't have an exact idea of the timing of everything yet next week, but there is a 95% certainty that I am not going to be streaming next Saturday. Reason being, I'm expecting company that night, so I will need to be a good host. So, by virtue of that, I'm going to be pre-recording something. I've been able to make good use of Tuesday as a day to work on my managing run in Fire Emblem Engage. So because of that, I think it makes sense that I can just cordon that off to record something offline, have something ready to go for the usual stream time. So this time next week, it will not be strictly Xenoblade, but something else. So, because of that, you will, well, I'm tempted to have an extra stream for Xenoblade just as a quote makeup by virtue of that, but it'll depend on the circumstances. I'm not entirely sure as of yet what I want to do there. It'll depend on how much time I have. I did just finish up a video for the review channel and published it today. So it's not as if I won't have time since I'm not desperately scrambling to finish the polish phase and have it done and dusted. But by virtue of that, there is also the next response video to look towards. There is the next, well, there's the video essay I need to work on as well that I've begun audio recording for. So between all those, I'm going to be kept rather busy, I suspect. So, best thing I can do in that regard is just to make sure that I'm putting in the proper time for it all, right? So, that in mind, is there anything more that needs to be said beyond that? I think that covers everything for next week. Apart from that, as far as our time in Xenoblade is concerned, I'm debating between two things right now for our next objective. One of them would be, now that we only have 4 of the Ascension quests left, now, let's see, we have Izzard, Juniper, Fiona, and Sagiri, according to my list left. All of them have some kind of quest that needs to be done before I can even so much as think about accessing it. And as a result of that, it makes sense to me that rather than gunning for the Ascension quests next time I can jump into this, it might make more sense for me to just knock out all the prerequisites on a week, and then the following week knock out all the Ascension quests, at which point nothing stops us from barreling through into Origin and taking care of business there. That's my thinking, though whether it necessarily works out that way, that remains to be seen. That remains to be seen. So I'm not entirely sure about the specifics right now, given the circumstances, but still, that is something I'm mulling over right now, and hopefully it ends up being interesting, whatever I pick. So, that is the plan for now, as far as the Unscripted channel is concerned. So, all that's left to say is, hey, new video on the review channel, link in the description to that channel, and hell, please check it out. It's I'm pretty happy with the video. It's a very different subject matter than what I normally cover, but that's the fun part about the review channel, is that I get to look at all sorts of different stuff. Looks like the video's doing about... Actually, that looks like it's starting to do about better than usual. Oh, no, that's about... so it's claiming to be about typical for that time frame. I guess that makes sense. Alrighty, either way. Yep, looks like the video's doing about as well as usual. We'll see if it ends up doing any better than that over the course of time. So, well, that's to look forward to. And I guess apart from that, over the course of this week, when I'm not preparing for Saturday, I guess I'll have time to work on the next response video. I've looked over the subject once, and I think I know how I want to approach it, but it's going to require a decent amount of script writing over the next week, so I probably won't have audio recorded for probably not till Friday, given the way I'm going for that. But we'll see how it turns out. We will see how it turns out. For now, that should be all from me as far as that, so let's go through chat, make sure that I have attended to everything, and we'll be on our way. Let's see. Thoughts on Xenoblade 3 memes so far? Haven't seen too many of them for obvious reasons. I've been keeping myself in the dark on this, intentionally avoiding stuff about Xenoblade. Check out the image in Discord. Alright, let's see what you've thrown in there. Why? That's all I'll say. 2 on the nose. Let's see. And then there's reminding me that, hey, yes, I am aware that at how old the Switch is. That doesn't mean I'm not going to still complain about performance. And here's the thing to remember. I can understand why something isn't performing well. That doesn't mean I like it when it's not performing well. Either way, let's see. Anything else? You missed an obvious cave. I have little faith in you, referring to trying to tell me where to go. That was an incident where I was having trouble figuring out my way on a map when orienteering is the one thing I was terrible at in Boy Scouts. They have already set a pattern of, hey, whenever you do something that you're working on to unlock an Ascension quest, you can go into the menu to unlock it further. They had already established that pattern. I might miss obvious things every now and then, but I'm not that much of an idiot. Let's see, and then talks about flashbacks. There are 6 abilities for Final Lucky 7, you just need to unlock it. We'll see what's required to unlock it before too long, although I suppose that'll be related to the origin fragments we've been gathering. Let's see. And, oh hey Abhishek, how you doing? So, it looks like that's a continuation of... Yeah, you came at the end, unfortunately. There's some time travel or alt timeline stuff going on here. Short version, this is a world in which... Well, this is a soul in which people are consistently getting reincarnated, usually without any memory of their past lives, but sometimes there are cases like Ashira and Uni where they do remember something of a past life. And in Ashira's case, it's much worse. It's a remembrance of a pain that she experienced that she can't get rid of, that slowly gets worse as she ages, which causes her to always remember. So, terrible. So, drives a bit of the bloodlust, perhaps, and why she'd throw herself into the ring all that much. So I guess there's your question about my thoughts on Ashira right now. I'll need to mull over what I think of the characterization now, now that I have full context, but for now. Anything else I need to worry about? Maxing out a class is to use the talent art on any class. What do you mean by that? Because you can already get... Well, you can already use arts and whatnot from other classes, though it seems to be more... Well, you get a couple skills in a couple of the class's arts, but unless you mean something specific. Let's see... Is there anything else I missed? Oh yeah, so seeing to Abhishek stuff. So my question was, did legitimate Satan and demon worshippers exist or not? They still exist. And if not, what was the foundation of this idea? Was it just other gods of pagan faiths at that time? Well, by technicality, pagan within the understanding of the church is just anything that isn't the Judeo-Christian God. So that's typically, pagan in that sense is a catch-all to describe all sorts of different religions that Christianity encountered in its early days. So it would have existed from that. And there are certain understandings surrounding that I don't feel that I'm mentally equipped to talk about right now because I'm dead tired. But short version, yes, the legitimate worshippers do exist of the same. Or anything else? I was watching Philosophy Tube videos even though I saw your live stream is going on. Fair enough. Either way, you can use talent arts like leaving Overclock Buster on Mio's class. Oh, okay. So... talent art in that case referring to... Hang on, let me pull it up. So talent art specifically referring to this one then, huh? Okay then. Upgraded at rank 20, huh? Although this one is specifically relating to Reno, I guess, but still. So this is the one you always have, and then this is one that you have specific for you. Fair enough. When did you get this? Oh, right. When did you get that? You haven't maxed out anything, right? Unless that's something you got later, but... When did you get that? When did you get that? Okay, then. Actually, given the class that you're on right now, that's not a bad... Well, frees up way home anyway, because it's not as if we need... Well, in this arrangement, actually, Healing Ring probably is better, even if it's not great for a talent art. Yeah, it's not great for a talent art, but at the same time, it's not as if we're getting a lot of healing, given that you're currently on Troubadour, so... I don't know. Also, what's the new skill you have? Oh, useful. Anybody else I want to look at? Oh, you upgraded this. Cool. I think I saw that flash while you were messing with stuff. I'm assuming Finn fears the same way? Gil. Alrighty. Anything else I should check while I'm in here? What's new? Alright, so something new from that as a result of me using that class in order to hunt after people. Probably similar deal here. Useful. Alright, that was just from throwing Nopon coins at Juniper's class. Cool. Alrighty. Let's see. Domain Flower is one of Neo's arts that you got in Chapter 6? Fair enough. I guess it would make sense given the whole Mobius bit. Alrighty, there we are. So, I think I've said everything I need to as far as tonight is concerned. So for now then, next time we jump into this, I'll probably aim on just doing all the prerequisites and doing some monster hunts in the meantime. And we'll see how much time we have for all of it, I suppose. We will see how much time I have for it. Although, given that I don't want to look stuff up as much as I want to avoid looking stuff up as much as possible. So, given all of the stuff that we uncovered relating to Juniper's colony, it'll be fun trying to figure out, okay, which of these do I actually gun for as far as unlocking Juniper's ascension quest. That's going to be fun. To say nothing of... Well, actually, honestly, I don't think I even have... Well, actually, no, I did get a quest name for Sagiri. It's just going to take a while for it to appear, I'm pretty sure. So, all that to say, it's going to be a lot to work through. So, we'll see how it plays out. For now, then, thank you all for stopping by. Look for Hammered No Pawn. We will run into them as we run into them. Either way, next time we jump in, we'll see how far we get. So, till then, thank you all for